It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one. But the first carry now. This is Hill. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Second down, Dalton. And over the middle, it's LaFell. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They look to throw on third with Dalton. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. First and 10 for Dalton. He couldn't quite hold. On second down, Hill. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not some...
A.J. Green. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. They go play action here on first down. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And they're able...
And guess what? That's the first time that's ever happened in NFL history. 3 straight years. It's a building block that they can go ahead and get back to form starting in 2017.
And caught left side. Olsen
loves to be considered the #1 option in the passing game in the offense he plays, and he lives up to it. Out Trey. One thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
Linebacker, very difficult to block and keep out of the play.
It's complete to Brown, right side. 6 yard. Throwing again is Newton. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he's able to get the first before.
Precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route out. That's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Pass he's got to have, and a pass he should have caught.
Now Newton. Eluding the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Vontaze Burfict. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident and went no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. So a couple failed attempts here for the ground game, assuming you pass here on 3rd.
Doesn't look like you're getting anywhere running the ball at all, so I would agree with you on that one. You've got to think about going to the air to try and pick up the yardage you need.
Anything in particular you look for on 3rd and long?
I don't think you go play action here. Just go back in the pocket, get out your hands pretty quickly, and let your receivers do the work. One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So they are going for it. Now Dalton. On the right side, caught by Green. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield.
And this will be caught at the 30.
Ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything.
2nd and 10. Dalton once more. They set up the screen to Hill. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. 50-yard attempt. And Bullock will put this one through. And the lead moves to 10-0. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. And he'll get this up to about the 40. And the numbers down a bit from their Super Bowl year this season for Jonathan Stewart. Did have some injuries. He finished with 824 yards, 9 touchdowns, though. Good in that department.
When it's around the goal line, he's a terrific runner because he knows how to get there, and he can run through contact, run through trash, as we like to say. That's part of the reason he accumulates injuries that he does, because he runs inside a lot and takes on those linebackers. But we're going to work on Jonathan Stewart in the offseason, get him healthy, and have him back ready to go for next season.
Looking for Ginn, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Skills and hit from distances that we almost start to take him for granted.
And he's going to be taken down here. Back across midfield, 3 yards away from midfield at the 47.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left corner.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Hill. And he'll lose yardage here. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the... They'll try on 4th. Here's Dalton. He's got time. And they hit him.
I thought, let me give a little tip of my Stetson to the host city because they were wonderful. And they like to say howdy down there when you're a visitor. Well, they said howdy, and they took care of people very, very well. I heard nothing but positives. The way that was all set up for the fans, I think everybody had a great time. How about the drones? The drones have gotten involved in our stuff in a big way, and how they were buzzing around and showing different things and giving a great look of seeing all the whites, seeing the spectacular reaction of the fans to it. I think that everyone got their money's worth on that one.
By the way, do you own a Stetson?
I do. I actually do.
You do?
I actually do. I have one in my closet.
And cowboy boots?
I actually have cowboy boots as well.
Wow, who knew?
How about that?
From the red zone now, Newton. A dump off here to Stewart. And stopped a few yards short. To the air again, Newton. Flush to his right. And that'll be caught. Panthers touchdown. Dalton, 1st and 10. A hit as
ever overcome by a team to win a Super Bowl, and the Patriots broke their own record. They were down 10 again.
Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston, and they
scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays.
Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before the break. Newton dancing to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL.